Hey everyone, welcome back to Top Tier Picks. Today, we're diving into the top 5 best PS5 games of 2024. These are the must-play titles that you absolutely can't miss this year. We're talking about the games that'll make you want to high-five your screen, the games that'll make you forget to eat, sleep, and shower, but please, for the love of all that is good, shower. So buckle up, grab your DualSense, and let's get started. Kicking off our list at number 5, we've got Stellaris Galactic Overlord. This grand strategy game is not for the faint of heart. It's a deep dive into the vast expanse of space where you build your own interstellar empire from the ground up. You start with one planet, a handful of spaceships, and a dream. The learning curve is steep, but once you grasp the mechanics, it's like unlocking a whole new level of gaming nirvana. You'll be managing resources, researching technologies, forging alliances, or crushing your enemies, and exploring the vast unknown. The sheer scale of Stellaris is mind-blowing. You can encounter hundreds of unique alien races, each with their own agendas and quirks. You might find yourself befriending a race of sentient mushrooms one minute, then fending off a horde of space locusts the next. It's a wild ride. The best part? You can really sink your teeth into this one. We're talking hundreds of hours of gameplay. It's the kind of game that'll make you forget what day it is. But let's be real, it's not perfect. The interface can be a bit clunky, and the sheer amount of information can be overwhelming. So, who's Stellaris perfect for? If you're a fan of strategy games, sci-fi epics, and spending an ungodly amount of time glued to your screen, then this one's for you. Coming in hot at number 4, we've got Knights of the Fallen 2, The Reckoning. This action RPG is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Knights of the Fallen, and it does not disappoint. We're talking bigger, badder, and more brutal than ever before. If you're a fan of games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, then buckle up, because this one's right up your alley. We're talking challenging but rewarding combat, stunningly beautiful environments, and a rich, lore-filled world. The combat in this game is where it's at. It's visceral, it's impactful, and it'll make you feel every single blow. You've got a wide variety of weapons and magic at your disposal, and mastering the combat system is key to surviving the onslaught of enemies. And trust me, the enemies in this game are no joke. From giant mutated beasts to skilled knights, you'll be facing off against some truly formidable foes. But that's part of the fun, right? Overcoming a challenge, that feeling of accomplishment when you finally take down that boss? Nothing beats it. Knights of the Fallen 2 isn't just about combat, it's also got a deep and engaging story with memorable characters and epic moments. So who should pick up Knights of the Fallen 2, The Reckoning? If you're looking for a challenging but rewarding action RPG with a dark and immersive world, then look no further. This game will test your skills, your patience, and your sanity, but it's an experience you won't soon forget. Sliding into the number 3 spot, we've got Cyberpunk 2078, Phantom Liberty. This one's a biggie. It's the highly anticipated expansion to the sprawling RPG Cyberpunk 2077, and it's everything we hoped for and more. Phantom Liberty takes us deeper into the underbelly of Night City, a neon-drenched metropolis. This time, we're thrown into a web of espionage, conspiracy, and cybernetic enhancements gone wrong. The expansion introduces a whole new district to explore, packed with new characters, quests, and more cybernetic implants. You'll be hacking, slashing, and shooting your way through the seedy underbelly of Night City, uncovering a conspiracy that goes deeper than you could ever imagine. One of the things I love most about Phantom Liberty is the way it expands on the already fantastic world building of Cyberpunk 2077. The characters are gritty and memorable, the dialogue is sharp and witty, and the atmosphere is so thick you could cut it with a katana. And speaking of katanas, the combat in Phantom Liberty is as slick and satisfying as ever. You've got a vast arsenal of weapons and cybernetic abilities at your disposal, allowing for a variety of playstyles. Whether you prefer to go in guns blazing or take a more stealthy approach, Phantom Liberty has got you covered. But it's not all sunshine and cybernetic roses in Night City. The expansion still suffers from some of the technical issues that plagued the base game at launch, but CD Projekt Red has been hard at work patching and improving the game, and Phantom Liberty is a much smoother experience overall. So who should dive into Cyberpunk 2078, Phantom Liberty? If you're a fan of the base game, then this expansion is a no-brainer. And if you're new to the world of Night City, this is the perfect time to jump in. Coming in at a very close second place, we've got From the Ashes Rebirth. This one's a real tearjerker. Get ready to feel all the feels, because this narrative-driven adventure will stay with you long after the credits roll. In From the Ashes Rebirth, you play as a survivor of a global apocalypse, struggling to rebuild your life in a world ravaged by disaster. The game doesn't shy away from the harsh realities of survival, but it also highlights the resilience of the human spirit and the power of hope. The gameplay is a unique blend of exploration, resource management, and relationship building. You'll spend your time scavenging for supplies, crafting tools, and building a new community with other survivors. But it's the relationships you form with these characters that truly make From the Ashes Rebirth special. Each character has their own backstory, their own motivations, and their own struggles. As you get to know them, you'll start to care about them deeply, and their hopes and dreams will become your own. The game does an incredible job of making you feel like you're part of a community, and the choices you make have a real impact on the lives of those around you. So, who should play From the Ashes Rebirth? If you're looking for a game that will stay with you long after you finish playing, a game that will make you think, feel, and maybe even shed a tear or two, then this is the game for you. Just be prepared to have your heart broken and put back together again in the best way possible. And the moment you've all been waiting for, the #1 game for 2024 is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Get ready to unleash your inner Saiyan with this game. This game is an absolute must-play for any fan of the legendary anime series. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero takes you on a high-octane journey through the iconic battles and epic moments from the Dragon Ball universe. With stunning graphics, intense combat mechanics, and a roster of your favorite characters, this game delivers an experience that is both nostalgic and refreshingly new. In Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, you can relive the most memorable fights or create your own dream matchups. The game offers a variety of modes, including story, versus, and an online multiplayer mode where you can challenge players from around the globe. Each character comes with their unique set of moves and transformations, allowing for strategic and dynamic gameplay. What sets Dragon Ball Sparking Zero apart is its attention to detail and faithful recreation of the anime's art style and sound effects. The developers have gone above and beyond to ensure that every Kamehameha wave, every power-up, and every dramatic moment feels just like it does in the show. So if you're ready to power up and dive into the world of Dragon Ball like never before, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is waiting for you. Don't miss out on the action. It's time to become the ultimate warrior. That's a wrap. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this list, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. Let us know in the comments which PS5 game you're most excited about in 2024. See you next time.